So you heard a bunch of colorful stuff about Freemasonry. Who'd you hear it from? In my last video, we talked about good old-fashioned grifters. In this one, we're talking about zealots. Zealots, religious fanatics. Disclaimer, for the purposes of this video, we must make a separation between religious zealots and religious fanatics that incite violence throughout the world. This is an ongoing thing in every country and has been since the dawn of recorded history. Instead, we're talking about the type of person that would use their religious knowledge to hyper-critique and browbeat another person. This is my definition of zealot for you. Don't automatically think Christian. This can be an Islam man whose knowledge of Islam really is just relegated to what he learned from a prison movie and is using his knowledge to, like I said, hyper-judge and scrutinize every single one of your actions as opposed to trying to make his life and daily presence better in any meaningful way. This type of person is interested in the fight, and really only the fight, regardless of what banner they carry. If they claim to be a Christian, they're usually embarrassing Christianity a lot. If they claim to be a Muslim, they're typically straying very far from that path. If they're claiming to be a Hebrew, well, whatever. I try to go easy on folks like this because, again, you're talking about someone's religious insecurities, their religious fears, and that's where this stuff is rooted in. But their behavior prohibits any type of empathy because they just cannot stop fighting seemingly anything. Put them in front of a wall and they'll browbeat the wall. Enter the topic of Freemasonry. These people will, feeling empowered, self-righteous, or feeling like it's their duty as a spiritual warrior to attack things that are Masonic or pretty much anything that doesn't fall in line with their particular church's specific doctrine or their mental notion of what their church's specific doctrine is, even if it's completely fabricated. This person is incredibly difficult to relate to and can end up being dangerous as, again, the grifter has to have some grounding in reality in order to sell something to you. They have to sprinkle factoids to keep you interested. The zealot, they will make up anything to fabricate what they think is a messianic mission for them to complete. These folks can be harmless and comical to watch. They can be dangerous and outright criminal. So Krashdog, why Freemasonry then? Why are they so adamant that Freemasonry is evil? Okay, these are the same people who say that Pokemon is evil, that Halloween is a channeling of demons as they dress up as people to go out and collect candy. These are the folks that will say that you are a sinner for cursing while they cheat on their husband. To be perfectly honest, I'm not that interested in their moral measuring of anything. Let me reiterate, however, that I do try to take it easy on people like this. Every person is in a different stage of their intellectual understanding, their spiritual awakening, and their own experiences through life, man. You know, sometimes these folks tend to be young. It's not a bash against young folks, but it happens. And you see someone with so much chest behind them talking about things that are just regurgitated nonsense from a scam that happened 100 years before their time. So it's difficult to watch. But hey, I didn't flail like that. They chose to flail like that, and flail they do. And that's the zealot. That's the type of personality that you're dealing with. If you choose to take information that people like that throw out and add it to your own vernacular, go for it. I choose not to. I prefer a much more grounded and balanced approach to pretty much everything. If I encounter a person that is not willing to question something that came out of their own mouth, I don't really want to talk to them. And zealots are pretty classically known for not being able to exercise that sort of, well, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for the follow.